Now let us look at the reformer as a radical love carrier. If I was woken suddenly from sleep and asked to summarize in a few words who reformers are, I will say they are radical love carriers. I believe that it's this singular quality that motivates their heart of sacrifice, drives their ability to defer gain, and propels their burning vision and unrelenting passion to transform a life, an organization, or a nation. This makes a reformer undaunted and unstoppable. Undaunted by discouragement, disappointment, or difficulties, reformers are to keep running their race towards destiny. Unstoppable by obstacles, wrong turns, and unexpected circumstances, they keep moving forward undeterred. Radical love for anything makes you unstoppable. You cannot think of anything else. Remember when you first fell in love, you cannot think of anything else. Your life is consumed by it. Your purpose is defined by it. You live it. You breathe it. You're willing to do anything for the object of your love. That love births two incredible qualities: passion and sacrifice. A wise proverb says, love is as strong as death. Love is powerful, and radical love even more so. It was this radical love that gave Martin Luther King the strength to offer himself as a living sacrifice and pay the price for the emergence of President Barack Obama several decades later. It was this same radical love that made it possible for me to visit post-apartheid South Africa a few years ago as a solo traveler, proudly African with no fear of going anywhere, in the same country where blacks could not walk around freely. Why was this possible? Because Nelson Mandela had paid the price. He served in prison for 25 years. It was my first visit to Robben Island that truly opened my eyes to the price that he paid. There were many others like Nelson Mandela who served prison term, and some served more years than Nelson did. I saw the cells of men who had been incarcerated for more than 30 years. This was not a comfortable prison by any means. The tiny room could only contain a single bed. The prisoners were forced to cut stones daily, 12 to 14 hours every day, every week, every month, year after year. I left Robben Island sober and yet with a sense of victory. These men were unstoppable, and so must you be. You cannot afford to compromise your purpose for a morsel of bread. Remember the story in the Bible of the twins, Esau and Jacob? Remember how Esau, the older twin, lost his birthright for a morsel of porridge because he could not wait, because he could not defer gain. And Esau's mindset is unable to pay the price for a better tomorrow, unable to defer gain and stand until the challenges blow over. And Esau's mindset is dangerous and has aborted many destinies and caused many others to be shipwrecked. Your passion and your vision should burn so strong that it sustains the seasons of constraint and imprisonment that you will experience. The vision of a post-apartheid South Africa sustained Nelson Mandela. The vision of a casteless India sustained Mahatma Gandhi. Their vision spoke to the high price they will have to pay to see the end of what angered them the most. As reformers, you are addressing deep-seated issues, monumental problems that cannot often be dealt with by wishing them away. Radical love, sacrificial service, and unrelenting passion will hold on until the very end, until the vision is realized. The reformer's mindset has a love for country that is palpable. Self is dead. And reformers are often chided for being too patriotic and advised, slow down. You can't fix everything. That's a lie. You are not consultants who are hired to provide solutions. You are reformers motivated by a deeper measure of zeal, an intense, passionate desire that makes you offer your services, gifts, and talents, even if there's no financial reward. So a question I want you to answer: what are you willing to die for? What are you willing to pay a price for? What will make you a radical love carrier? Now for the next attribute. A reformer is transformational and not transactional. Reformers are not motivated by short-term gains. They are in it for the long haul. They are not transactional but transformational in action and in outlook. The reformer's mindset is rooted in core values that guide decision-making and shape the work they do. Core values such as integrity, truth, selflessness, and loyalty are their guiding principles, the compass that leads them and the anchors that keep them steady. They're willing to walk away from activities that might benefit them but harm the public good. They're not afraid to do what is right. Neither are they shy to be counted among a new tribe. That's an interesting concept. A new tribe. This new tribe, the new reformers, share a common language, like all tribes do, a common ethos, culture, and vision. In fact, that is their new identity, and they breathe and feed off it. It is an identity that can be scary, but reformers are not moved by outward appearances. Remaining true to their values and character is what distinguishes them. The reformer's mindset is undeniable. It is different. You cannot ignore it. So now I have a question for you. What are your core values? Think about them. I would like you to list 5 of them and to document those 5 in your journal. If you're struggling to identify your core values, feel free to choose from the values grid that we have given to you. And perhaps because of some of the things you've heard so far, those values are shifting. That's fine. You may now have aspirational values. It's all right to have aspirational values. I just encourage you to list 5 of them and to begin to live those values. Thank you.